Now students, this is question number 4 part 2. See, as per the diagram, we have to find the value of x. So what we will do, we will take one imaginary angle A and B. Now A plus 110 degree equal to 180 degree. Why? Because linear pair. So we can get the value of A is equal to 70 degree. Same way, B plus 120 degree is equal to 180 degree. Why? Same linear pair. So we will get the value of B equal to 60 degree. That means we have got the value of this angle and this angle. Now x plus 70 degree plus 60 degree equal to 180 degree. That means sum of all angles in a triangle is equal to how much? Now next come to this question. In this figure you have to find the value of x and y. The value of y will be 90 degree. Why? Because they are vertically opposite angles. Okay. So you have got the value of y. Now come to this triangle. As we know, the sum of all the angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. So we can write y plus x is equal to 180 degree. Put the value of y, that is 90 degree, plus 2x equal to 180 degree, or 2x is equal to 180 minus 90, that is 90 degree, and the value of x will be 45 degree. Now come to this question. You can see the figure. Over here you have to find the value of x and y. So first forget this figure. Come to this triangle. Over here you have to find the value of x. So you can write in triangle ACD, x plus 50 degree plus 70 degree is equal to 180 degree, or the value of x will be 60 degree. Now you have got the value of x. Now forget this line and come to triangle A, B and D. What you will get? 36 degree, 70 degree, 50 degree and y. So you have to write like this: 36 degree plus 70 degree plus 50 degree plus y is equal to 180 degree, sum of all the angles in a triangle. So the value of y will be 24 degree. Now come to this question. In this question you have to find the value of x, y, z. Now what you can do, you can name the point as I have given A, B, C, D, E. Okay, it will be easier for you to identify the points or angles. So first I will find the value of z. As you can see, z plus 143 is equal to 180 degree. Why? A linear pair. So we can find the value of z. Okay. Next, x plus 80 degree plus 52 degree is equal to 180 degree. So we can get the value of x as 48 degree. Now we have got the value of z and we have got the value of x in this diagram. So we can write in this triangle x plus y plus z equal to 180 degree. So just put the value of x, y is not known now, and put the value of z. Now you will get y is equal to 95 degree. Now the value of x we have got is 48 degree, y 95 degree and z 37 degree. Now class, come to this question. In this question one angle is given and one ratio is given, that is 2:3. So one angle is 60 degree and the ratio that are given, so the angles will be 2x and 3x. So we can say the sum of angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degree. So 60 degree plus 2x plus 3x is equal to 180 degree, or 5x is equal to 120 degree, or x is equal to 24 degree. So the first angle will be 2 into 24, that is 48 degree, and second angle 3 into 24, that is 72 degree. In this question the question is given the angles are in the ratio of 1:2:3. So you have to identify the angles. So let the angles be x, 2x and 3x. So we can write x plus 2x plus 3x is equal to 180 degree. Why? The sum of angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree, or 6x is equal to 180 degree, or x is equal to 30 degree. So the first angle is 30 degree, second angle is 2 into 30 degree, that means 60 degree, and third angle is 3 into 30 degree, that means 90 degree. Now next question is, can a triangle have three angles whose measures are, number one is, see, you have to find the total of the angles. What are the sum of the angles? If it comes 180 degree exactly, then the triangle is possible. If it is less than or more than 180 degree, then triangle is not possible. In 11.2, it is given 1/3 of the right triangle. The right angle means 90 degree. 1/3 of 90 degree is 30 degree. And one angle is given 60 degree. If I add them, we will get 180 degree. That means triangle is possible. Now, come to this part. This is an isosceles triangle. That means in isosceles triangle, these two sides are equals. Okay, that means of equal measure, and the base angles are also equal. That means of equal measure. If this side is of 3 centimeter, then this side will also be of 3 centimeter. Same way, if the one base angle is of 30 degree, then other angle will also be of 30 degree. This is the property of isosceles triangle. Now this is equilateral triangle in which all the sides are of equal measure. Suppose it is 3 centimeter, it will be of 3 centimeter, it will be of 3 centimeter. If one angle is 60 degree, other angles are also 60 degree. In equilateral triangle, all angles are of 60 degree only. Okay, it is the property of these two triangles. Now come to this question. In this question you have to find the value of x. As you can see, this is a isosceles triangle. That means if two sides are equal, if you see any two sides of the triangles are equal, then you have to understand this is an isosceles triangle. So if these two sides are equal, then these two angles are also equal. So this angle also be x. Now x is equal to 36 degree. Why? It is vertically opposite angles. So we have got the value of x as 36 degree. Now look at this question. In this question, you have to find the value of x. Now you can see in this diagram, these two lines are parallel. Okay, if you see these type of arrows, you have to understand that the lines are parallel. And these two sides are equal. That means it is an isosceles triangle. So if this angle is x, then this angle will also be x. Okay, now since these two are parallel lines, and if we consider this line as a transversal, so the value of this angle will be 50 degree. Angle will be equal to 50 degree. Why? Corresponding angles. Now we can say x plus 50 degree equal to 180 degree. Why? Sum of angles in a triangle. Or x is equal to 65 degree. Come to this question. In this question, you have to find the value of x and y. So first you will forget this part. See this triangle ABC. In this triangle, this angle will be x. Why? In the isosceles triangle, the base angles are equal. So if this one is x, it will also be x. And in this figure, if this angle is y, this angle will also be y. So first come to this triangle ABC. So we can write 48 plus x is equal to 180 degree, or x will be 66 degree. Now since we have got the value of x, and we know one property of triangle, that an exterior angle is equal to sum of two interior opposite angles. So we can write x is equal to y plus y, or 66 degree is equal to 2y, or y is equal to 33 degree, because here x is exterior angle and y are the interior opposite angles. Now come to this figure. In this figure, you have to find the value of x and y. Okay, so y will be equal to 35 degree plus 35 degree. See, in this triangle, these two sides are equal. That means these two are base angles. So if one angle is 35 degree, then other angle, this one, will also be 35 degree. So we can write y equal to 70 degree. Now A, we have assumed this angle as A. Okay, and in this triangle also these two sides are equal. That means if the value of this angle is y, then the value of this angle will also be y. We can write is equal to y plus y equal to 180 degree, or A equal to 70 plus 70 equal to 180 degree, or A equal to 40 degree. Okay, that means we have got the value of this angle as 35 degree. We have got the value of this one as 40 degree, and we have to find the value of x. Now what we can write, x plus 40 degree plus 35 degree is equal to 180 degree. Why? Because sum of angles on a straight line. Got it? So we will get the value of x as 105 degree. This is question number 4 part 1 of exercise 11.3. As you can see in this figure, you have to find the value of x, y and z. So come to triangle ABD first. Since naming is not given, so I have named the point as ABCD. So come to triangle ABD first. The value of x will be 32 degree. Why? Because base angle of isosceles triangles are equal. Now come to triangle BDC. The value of y will be equal to x plus 32. Why? Because we know a property of triangle, that an exterior angle is equal to the sum of its interior opposite angles. So the value of y will be 64 degree. Now come to this triangle ADC. If the value of y is 64 degree, so the value of A will also be 64 degree. Why? Same property as base angle of isosceles triangle. So in triangle BDC, the value of z plus y plus a equal to 180 degree. Why? Because sum of all the angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degree. So put the value of y and a here, you will get the value of z as 52 degree. So the value of x we have got is 32 degree, the value of y we have got is 64 degree, and z 52 degree. Now in question number 5, the ratio is given 1:2:1. So we can assume the angles as 1x, 2x and 1x. So 1x plus 2x plus 1x is equal to 180 degree, or 4x is equal to 180 degree, or x is equal to 45 degree. So one angle will be 45 degree, second angle will be 2 into 45, 90 degree, and third angle will be 45 degree. We have to put the value of x in the ratios that are given in the question. This is question number 6. In this question it is given that the base angle is 4 times its vertical angle. So I have marked which one is vertical angle and which one is base angle. So if vertical angle is x, so the base angle will be 4x 4x. So we can write x plus 4x is equal to 180 degree. or 9x is equal to 180 degree or x is equal to 20 degree. Now put the value of x in the place of angles. So we will get the vertical angle will be 20 degree and both the base angle will be 80 degree. This is exercise 11.4. In this exercise, you have to remember a property of triangle, that sum of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than the third side. So question number 1 part 2. The first two sides are given 2.5 and 4.5. We will add them. The answer will be 7, which is smaller than the third side, that is 8 centimeter. So the triangle is not possible. In question number 4, the first two sides are given 3.4 and 4.7. It will be 8.1 centimeter, which is greater than the third side, 6.2 centimeter. So the triangle is possible. In question number 2, it is given if the length of two sides of the triangle are 7 centimeter and 10 centimeter, then what will be the length of third side? So what we will do, we will subtract the length of two sides. First it will be 3 centimeter, then we will add the two sides, it will be 17 centimeter. So the third side must be greater than 3 centimeter and lesser than 17 centimeter. Now in question number 3, the answer will be no. A diagram I have drawn here.